Okay, this is the recording for the game of Bingo. Bingo is really a game for just two players. And here's how it works. Okay, so over here you have the 16 sight words that you're going to use for the game. Okay, over here you have a pile of dishes for throwing. And then you're going to have two bingo sheets. And of course, on those sheets are the word that corresponds to the flashcard. Okay, so each of the player will get one sheet each, and also, of course, pencils. Now, and lastly, beyond the table where you're sitting in front, put that gigantic mat with 16 spaces down. Okay, playing the game first. The first thing is you're going to review the sight words with the kid. There is on at no end, just flash it through maybe once. And then after that, you call him over to the mat, right? And you call the kid over to the mat, and then basically you show him one word, like, the, and then give it to the kid and tell him to put it onto any space on the mat. So, kid would just go, maybe here, or maybe here, or maybe here, I don't know, it doesn't matter, put it somewhere, done. And then for the next player, then just read this word, is, and then put it somewhere. So, is. So this part is just for them to review the words for the game and also actually have something to do, while reviewing. So it's not so boring as just reading it. So after they're finished, then all the 16 flashcards would have been read at least once, and they will all be on the mat in the 16 spaces. Oh, sorry. Give me a second here. There it is. Beautiful. Okay, now the kids will run back and sit on the chairs, and the game can begin. On the kid's turn, they take a dish, right? And then they toss it towards the mat. I'm certain that landed on So as a teacher, you facilitate it by putting on it, directly on, letting them read. Then what word is this? This is right? Okay, they just cover it. And over here, each of the kid will look on their individual sheet, find like for this one, it's like where's There's So then just cross it like with a big cross. Tell them a big cross, okay? For this kid, he'll just go So then he'll cross right like this. Okay. Now, so the next kid would just toss. And now, when they toss, and it's somewhere in between, this one's easy to see, it's on they. But let's say it's kind of maybe like this. Just make a judgment call. Tell them I think it's mostly on they. So we'll just cover they, okay? And then tell them you ask them to read it. Like, what's this word? To jog their memory, let them read it, and they'll go they. Okay, then you can cover up, and then they can look for they on their sheet, so it helps them recognize the word. In the event, they throw it onto words that are already covered, well, they get to go again, and they have up to 3 chances. So after 3 chances, then their turn's over, the other kid gets to toss the dishes and try to cover something. Of course, when they toss a dish, for most part, I have them sitting or standing behind the tables. But of course, if it's getting a little hard, you might allow them to maybe stand at the edge of the table here and then kind of toss it down onto there. Oh yes, that's one other thing. This mat is best if you push it all the way to the wall. Sorry, I forgot that part. You push it all the way to the wall because the further ones are really hard to aim at for kids. So at least they can hit the wall and expect it to fall onto the word. Okay? Alright, so the game continues in this manner. Now what happened is this. You're trying to get bingos. Bingos in this game are only straight lines. So not like this. That's no, not for my bingo. Not like that either. But horizontal and vertical lines are okay. So the first time they do this, just guide them. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a bingo. So they get them to shout bingo, and then they'll put a big circle line around it like this to show that they already got this bingo, and put the number 1 down, okay, to count 1 point. Then afterwards, maybe they do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bingo! and then tell them to put another one down. That's 2 points. All right. Game continues in this manner until one kid gets 6 bingos or 5 bingos, you decide. You see, there's a trick there. If you go for only 5 bingos, most of the words will be red, and there most likely will be only one winner. If you tell them it's 6 bingos to win, definitely everyone will get 6 bingos at the same time, and the game will be a draw, and there'll be no hard feelings. Okay? So that's the game of bingo.